Alright guys, I told you that I was buying the double spiked air filter. I bought one on eBay. This is American stock, so meaning it was made in China, but it's stocked here in this country, which I think it only took like maybe 3 days once I bought it on eBay. I'm going to do an install video on this. What I'll do first is I'll install it on the bike, then I'll take it off and I'll reinstall it. So any of you out there that have a Big Dog and you want to know what you're going to come up against, you'll know. So first, this is the part that bolts on to the, tell you the truth, I don't know if this goes behind the carburetor or in front of it, to be honest with you. I have never taken a S&S carburetor, even though I had one on my, I had an S&S on my 81 Harley, but I had the dealership install that. So this is the mounting plate here. Now, from what I understand, there's a guy that installed one of these on a Big Dog. He drilled a hole in here for his breather tube. So I don't know if I'm going to have to do that. And you can always have a filter on your breather tube. You know, like a little, you can always do that. But the whole reason of having a breather tube going back into the engine is there's like a mist. When the piston goes down, it forces air out. And believe it or not, there's an oil mist. It's a real slight oil mist. So a lot of motorcycle manufacturers, they have that hose, the crankcase breather hose, coming back into the carburetor. That way those mists will help lubricate your pistons. So I'll have to see if I can do that. If I can't do that, then I'll have to have the external filter. But I'm hopefully, now there is like a little channel here, so maybe we can put it here. I'll have to see once I get this on first. So that's the mounting plate. Oh, let me see here. All right. Now this is the twin spiked air filter. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's heavy. It is heavy. What we're going to do is I have the white high heat thread sealer. That stuff is, in my opinion, I think it's a lot stronger than the red Loctite. I think that's what the red Loctite is, 272. The high heat one. Now, I've used the white Permatex thread locker. That's also high heat. That stuff, once you put that on, your fittings are really hard to get off. I used that on my Hayabusa's frame sliders, and I had a hell of a time getting them damn. Matter of fact, what I had to do is I had to heat them up with a torch in order to get the frame sliders off. So I'm going to use the white thread sealer on this, on like all these little fasteners. And I'm also going to use some of my black gasket maker, some of my Permatex black gasket maker on all the insides here and on the insides here. I won't use it where the filter has to come off, but I'll put it on the inside of here and the inside of here, and we're going to make a little bead for this too. So let me give you guys, I know you guys want to look at this one more time. Now you can mount these, you can mount it like that or like that. We're mounted like this. Now this thing is heavy. I'm going to try to weigh this, but I'm going to have to tell you this is at least, I'd say maybe 3 or 4 pounds. I'm pretty sure this is at least this might even be as much as 5 pounds. I'm just hoping this doesn't break. I'm hoping that it doesn't break this mount here, because this sucker is heavy. That's one of the reasons why I want to put the black gasket maker on here, here, and here, and in here when I take these apart, because that'll help hold it on to the engine. And lastly is our gasket. And now a guy made a video, and he claims that these bolts here didn't work. So we'll see. If they don't work, what I'll do is the bolts that go on there now, on the carb now, we'll just have to get probably have to get longer ones the same thread size. So we'll see. I'm going to try to make the video of the install Thursday, maybe Thursday and Friday. So, okay guys, I just wanted to show you what came in, and I'll catch you later.